Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 060, Topics in Developmental Mathematics, Section 2.4, Problem 14. This is Section 2.4, Problem 14. It says multiply the fractions. We have 16 over 37 times 42 over 53. So these are fairly large numbers to multiply. So in this case, it's definitely worth our while to see if we can pre-reduce. So you want to compare the 16 and the 37 and the 16 and the 53 and see if there's anything that divides into both evenly. Well, as you try a few things, there are not. The only thing that really divides into 16, you have 2, 4, and 8. And if 2 doesn't divide in, the others aren't going to divide in. 2 doesn't go into 37 or 53 evenly because they're not even. Then you can also compare the 42 with the 53 and the 42 with the 37. And that won't pre-reduce either. So we just have to multiply 16 times 42 for the tops, or the numerators, then 37 times 53 for the denominators. So now 16 times 42 is bigger than most people would be able to do in their head. So we can just multiply 42 times 16. And if you're not able to have a calculator handy, you just do it out the long way. So 6 times 2 is 12, right? The 2 carry the 1 from the 12. Then 6 times 4 is 24. Then add the 1 more, 24, and 1 more is 25. Then you deal with the 1. Before you start multiplying, you put a 0 to hold your place. And then 1 times 2 is 2. And 1 times 4 is 4. We didn't have to carry anything. And then you can add the results that you got together. So you will add 2 plus 0 is 2. 5 plus 2 is 7, and then 2 plus 4 is 6. So the result is 672. So when I multiply the numerator of the first fraction times the numerator of the second fraction, 16 times 42, the result is 672. So now I have to compute the denominator. So I have to multiply 37 times 53. So I like to put the larger value on top. You don't really have to. You get the same answer either way. So I'll multiply 53 times 37. So now 7 times 3 is 21. I'll put the 1, carry the 2. Then 7 times 5 is 35. Then I'll add the 2 that I carried. 35 and 2 is 37. Now I'm going to multiply the 3, but before I do, I need to put a 0 to hold my place. 3 times 3 is 9, nothing to carry. 3 times 5 is 15. And now I can add the results together. 1 plus 0 is 1. 7 plus 9 is 16. So for 16, I'll write the 6, carry the 1. And then 1 plus 3 plus 5. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 5 more is 9. Then I have nothing plus 1. It's just 1. So the result is 1,961. So that goes in the denominator. And these numbers will not reduce. I mean, if they would reduce in this form, I would have been able to pre-reduce them, and I couldn't. So I am very confident that this is, in its most reduced form, 672 over 1,961.